Tropical cyclone Winston was the most devastating storm on record in Fiji and the Southern Hemisphere. The Category 5 superstorm, with formidable wind speeds of up to 253 kilometers per hour and damaging momentary gusts of 330 kilometers per hour, tore through the heart of Fiji, crippling infrastructure, hospitals and communication lines, tearing homes and schools, leaving a trail of death, destruction and despair.
Cyclone Winston was a tremendously powerful cyclone. I think one of the most powerful cyclones that we've seen in the South Pacific. Some 350,000 people. There were 44 deaths, at least that we know of. It was a big disaster, and I think we still see the very real aftermath of that disaster. And of course, there's also the economic impact, which we shouldn't forget.
We activated the National Humanitarian Cluster System. In these clusters, the co-chairs from the designated government agencies and their partners from UN agencies and NGOs, they work together to manage their particular sectors. We want to be more prepared. Thanks to all the coordinated effort, there has been no preventable deaths as well, no disease outbreak, and we managed to seamlessly provide the basic needs while also undertaking early recovery as well as initiating the preparations for the long-term recovery. We plan to take forward three key actions, namely, one is the formulation of a Fijian national humanitarian policy. Secondly is the endorsement of a national manual on Fijian cluster system. And lastly is the development of a medium-term humanitarian capacity development program.
The arrival of Cyclone Winston reinforced the notion that although Fiji has contributed almost nothing to the carbon emissions warming our planet, Fijians will suffer more than most from the disastrous effects of climate change. These severe weather events are only predicted to become more frequent and more severe. So we cannot afford to simply rebuild as we were. We need the know-how and resources to build our homes and infrastructure better and stronger.
Not preparing, I think, would be unwise. Whether it's going to happen, well, that's a different story. But of course, evidence suggests that we will have more severe tropical cyclones and events in the future. Again, I think the preparedness is the key.
This is a global problem that requires a global solution. So we appeal to other nations to help Fiji and other small, vulnerable developing states to access the finance we need to build our climate resilience so we can withstand the severe weather events and rising sea levels that threaten our people.